Hello. Today I am going to talk about a book I finished reading. Just finished reading. It is called Princess by Jean P. Saxton. This is a really, really good book. It's about basically a girl named Sultana, and this is a nonfiction book. It is a true story of an account of Sultana, who is in Saudi Arabia, who lives in Saudi Arabia, and basically she encounters, she doesn't get harmed in any particular way, but it's about how the guy or men abuse the women, or some men abuse the women of this country, and the women really do get unnoticed. And in her life story, she kind of talks about how she wants to change the society. It's also very interesting. This story is very interesting because it has, how the religion of Muslims, and basically the religion talks about how men are the dominant one, the one that controls everything, the one that's just who it is, Oh, and yeah, I don't know how to get that on me, but anyway, so yeah, and it's interesting also how women are supposed to be covered up from head to toe in black. This one, they're wearing like little legging things so that they don't show their ankles and stuff. And you can see just a little bit of an ankle. And then she's covered in all black, and her veil is also covered. And there's a tiny bit where you can see her eyes and some jewels on the headgear. But it's really interesting. And men wear these kind of a hat, Arabian hat things. And they don't have a picture of it here, I don't think. Let me look. Maybe they do. I don't know. There's one of these. Looks like where there's like a headgear type thing. And it's interesting of how they did that. Also, and this is also nope. And it's really interesting. They also have women are secluded. It talks about women being beaten, being stoned, being sexually assaulted, basically for some crimes like, dating an American boy or falling in love with someone else and stuff like that, or creating, being accused of adultery, which the laws are kind of, interpreted in a very strict manner and not like an easygoing manner. Also, they talk about how boys are treated as a god. Her brother was treated with actually 2 times. It's 2 times more than the girl. So it's for every girl, every girl gets a certain amount of gifts. Every royal girl. For a boy who's royal, he gets 2 times the amount that one girl. So it's kind of interesting how that goes. And women are also treated as non-existent. So when they bury a woman, it's, there's a bunch of sand pile, they don't even say that this is a woman. They don't even like write down that it's a woman, this is her name, and anything. She's erased from history. She's non-existent. But sometimes it's talking about not all Arabians get beat. And this main girl, she doesn't really encompass really the Hazrat. She marries a good, real young guy who's determined to change the world too, and smart young man, and he treats her with respect and with love, but he also realizes about the Muslim religion, and he is still of the faith, so he's not going to really change anything yet. And it's at the end of the book, it really says some of that stuff. What I really like about this book, and I'll show you, that I liked some of the things in this book, the writing style. I liked how they took pictures, and this is all the surrounding cities in Saudi Arabia. And these are the surrounding countries. And on the side, they have facts of each. So they have the population and what religion they are and the percentage of that religion. They also have a diagram of, this is a family history tree, but this one is really interesting because it doesn't have any female on it. I mean, if you look at it, it really doesn't have any female. Like, you don't know if how they were produced. Really. They were produced somehow, but you don't know who the mom was or the grandmother was and stuff. They also have printed pictures that I can show you. Just printed pictures of, I guess, real places. This is in the palace. Just different stuff. But I really liked it. It's an autobiography, but it's written in first person, and it's written by Jean Sexton. She was a friend of Sultana's, and she explains in the back of the book about what happened to everybody and stuff like that. It's a really, really good novel. And I really liked it. It also had really good description words. I really liked how Jean P. Saxon really described the characters and, you really had a feel for Sultana's life and how she, was good. But this is also a controversial book, so I believe people should read it because it's not all bad. It's not all about, like, people beaten and getting beaten and stuff. Sometimes it does end pretty well done. Some of the stories don't really end too well, but a lot of the stories end pretty well. Like, they don't actually kill any people, and there's only a couple stories where they actually, like, kill some people or whatnot. But other than that, I think they do have, like, what happens after and stuff like that. They also have appendices in the back if you wanted to know more, like in the glossary and all that stuff. So it was a really good book, and I rate it to me, I think it was a 5 stars, really. I think I'm going to rate this actually a 4 out of 5 because I did like it, but I don't know, it was just a really easy read to go through. So, yeah. So, that's it. Bye.